What's up, guys? Jedi number one here. Here we go. Excuse me. Like I said yesterday, or no. But I did say this yesterday. I comment on Danielle Cohn's video, which is this video we're going to watch right here, and yeah. Long story short, I will make a video about you tomorrow. Actually, I meant to say, I also want to know why you do plastic surgery. LOL, actually. I could edit this, but I'm not going to feel like it. Well, actually, I don't feel like doing it at this point of view. Well, yeah. With my trustworthy Steelers hat on, as you can see, we're going to watch this. So yeah, let's watch this. Okay. Obviously what happens. Okay, here we go. Alright, I'm going to have the volume down. Okay, there we go.
Hi guys, it's Danielle here.
Okay. Alright, finally, with this, the music. Okay. Her little intro music, and
Back with another video. And today I'm going to be kind of making a bit of a touchy video. We are going to be kind of talking about weight gain / weight loss. As you guys know, I have been getting a lot of comments recently.
okay. Just to point out why. I think she wore one of those sleeping eye things, those sleeping face pad things that you cover your eyes with while you sleeping and stuff. Looks like she just got up or something. Like literally looks like she just got up.
About kind of that whole type of thing, so I am going to address that today, but I also did want to make this video because it's been highly requested by a lot of you guys for kind of just the things that I've been doing for my overall health and my overall fitness journey. So I do want to do this, but before I get into it, I do want to remind everybody that everybody's journey is different, everybody's body is different. What works for me might not work for you.
Okay.
And I also do want to kind of speak on this like false narrative going on right now that people think that if you're like super skinny and you're like model skinny, like Victoria's Secret model skinny type, that means you're completely healthy. That's not the case, okay? Everybody's body's different. Everybody's healthy looks different.
Okay.
And every body is beautiful. I really don't like the comments I've been getting because they've been really bothering me, so that's another reason why I wanted to do this. But I just wanted to remind you guys that, you know, don't always feel the need to compare yourself to somebody on social media, and I know that that's easier said.
Who said? I know obviously what she's saying is correct, but who said that we were trying to compare ourselves to you or to anybody on social media? Speaking of that, you're doing plastic surgery, which some of the comments have said in the process. Like for instance, her lips being done, or her face looks like right around here. Like now, it looks like she gotten like a plastic surgery all over her face, including her lips, as you can see right here in the process. If you look back in the younger photos of her in the process, I'm going to say like back in 2010s or so, she was not like this. This looks like she's been going, like she literally went through a plastic surgery transformation. So if you take the plastic surgery off, then she literally looks like she did not have to go with plastic surgery in the process, is what I'm saying. She was already fine from the start. I don't know what made her do plastic surgery, but
Had been done. And I know what you guys have liposuction. I do. And I'm very transparent about it. Very transparent again. And I will always let you guys know that I had lipo. It's no lie. I'm not ashamed of it. If I was and I wanted to act like I achieved this all on my own, I wouldn't have the videos public, you guys. I wouldn't have my lipo journey on YouTube. So please stop with that. But I will get more into that. But I know it's hard to not compare yourself, but at the end of the day, like I said, everybody's journey is different, and genuinely, we are all so beautiful. And you know, like I said, I know that that's harder said than done, because trust me, we all feel insecure at times, but we're all beautiful. We don't need to feel like we need to change for anybody else. But at the end of the day, if you want to change for yourself, to make yourself feel better about yourself, to make yourself feel more healthy, then I am so here for it, and I'm going to tell you that it's the best decision ever. Okay? It's such an amazing decision for yourself when you put in the work and you do it for yourself. So, yeah, I am going to share with you guys some of my tips that I've, realized throughout the way, and kind of the things that have helped with my weight loss and just
Whoa, what is? Okay,
also,
okay, I thought it was.
I know that I have crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was me for a second because the camera's blurred out and it's doing it again as I pause this video.
Tan lines, okay?
So I'm guessing something's wrong with her camera.
It's summertime, and my face tan lines are a little crazy, and I'm not wearing makeup, so you guys are really seeing them. My face is also a little red. But next time I lay out, I'm probably just not gonna wear glasses because it's just a little much. Besides the point, let's get into it.
Wait, did you just say you wear glasses every single time you lay down?
I'm gonna wear glasses because it's just a little much. Besides, next time I lay out, I'm probably just not gonna wear glasses because it's just a little much.
Oh, okay. I know what she means now.
Point, let's get into it. As you guys know, I did get lipo, and I also recently did get skin removal in my arm.
Okay.
Skin removal / skin tightening. And I've been very transparent about it. And I've...
Again, there's nothing wrong in, like, changing your appearance. Like, for instance, I'm growing a mustache. As you can see here in the process. Yeah, as you can see, I'm growing a mustache. But it's like I didn't get plastic surgery just for me to get a mustache. You know what I'm saying?
Since then, first of all, when I got lipo, it was over a year ago. A lot has changed since then. When I got my lipo, I got it for a couple different reasons. I don't really think a lot of people, if they've never had lipo, really understand it completely. It's not a BBL, it's not a tummy tuck. It's just the lipo version of it. So it's kind of hard to explain, but...
Well, look, listen, the easier way that you to navigate this is by saying that you've gotten plastic surgery. That's all. That's all there is. It's just plastic surgery. Everything with you is plastic surgery. Whether it's you having a BBL, you got plastic surgery. That's basically the best way to navigate and explain it. Overall, plastic surgery. You literally have a plastic surgery health journey. Which it should say here, right here in the process. My health journey, no. You had a plastic surgery health journey. Okay? Not, like, this is, well, I mean, right now, I guess you could consider this your health journey, but, like, this is not your health journey. Now, obviously, now, people nowadays do want to, like, change their weight and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's like you right now trying to, like, say, like, you're, the Steelers alert, I'll look at that another time, but, yeah, you trying to say that this is health, I know, for your own benefits, yes, I guess, but overall, this is just a plastic surgery thing. What else does she has to say?
I'll try and explain it as best as I can. But if you guys have followed me for a really long time, I'm sure you guys know that there was definitely some weight gain that I had gotten over the past couple years in my life, in my teenage years. And if you watched me, in the beginning of my career, you probably would
Well, actually, matter of fact, you were actually fine while you were in your teens going to your 20s.
notice that I was very, very fit. When I tell you I was so active, I was a cheerleader, I was a gymnast.
Yes, you were fine. You did not have to change the way you were from that point towards now. You literally have all plastic on you, kind of.
Football, I was always out. I would, walk all the time.
Yes.
I was very, very fit from a very young age because I was so into sports. When I started social media, it kind of wasn't the same. I wasn't as active, things like that, but I still kept myself in check. I was still very
Okay.
fit. At least in my eyes, I was very young, so of course I was, had that young body, but I was still fit.
Yes.
I eventually did start gaining weight, and I think everyone could kind of see when it started happening, and it was really rough for me because I was going through health problems at the time, and I was just
Alright, that's alright. I mean, alright, now obviously COVID kind of did, like, I could say this to kind of back up this little scenario right here. COVID did, um, kind of, yeah, and then, like, you had some issues going on with, like some extraordinary issues that I'm not really going to talk about, but I'm pretty sure you guys know how Danielle's story has has been astonished and been um yeah, we already know she had an issue, like a very unique issue where she had to um yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure you guys know the full detail of this in the process, but yeah, I'm not going to like go through that here in the process. I'll probably do that one day, like if I cover her again at some point. But in this video right now, we're not going to talk about that.
just not even gonna lie, I was definitely depressed, which I'm sure you guys know. I went through a very traumatic thing,
Yes.
which I talk about a lot.
Yes. 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 Yeah.
And you guys know that I'm always here for all the girls who have gone through this themselves, but not to bring that up, but abortion is a very hard thing,
And that, my friend, of what she just said, yeah, that. Okay? That. But it's not her fault. We know one person that's at fault for what she just said just a minute ago. Okay? There's one person that's at fault for letting that happen. It's not Danielle, but I'm going to give you a guess right now in the process. Okay? So, yes, that's kind of the scenario that's backing everything up right now in the process. Plus COVID in the process as well. But, yeah. So, yeah.
and it genuinely messes with you so much, especially when you're young and you go through something like that. And still to this day, I am so thankful for the decision that I made, and I will never stop, talking about it and telling other women that.
But at the same time, well, I don't know how to really like explain this.
It is okay to feel sad about something
Yes,
like that, even
yes,
though you
yes, yes.
do it. Okay.
Well, actually, the abortion thing that was, like I said, uh, well, obviously, you did not choose to do it. You were forced to do it. Okay, but uh, I don't have. Let's just continue.
I understand you're gonna feel sad, and it's truly something so heartbreaking and something so traumatic to go through. But at the end of the day, you did what was right for yourself, and that's all that matters. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't mess with you, and I definitely think it took a complete toll on my mental health, not only because of that, but because not even a couple months later the whole world found out and I had to come on here and tell, and I was constantly criticized about it. Still to this day I get comments about it, and it's rough.
Well, yes, but no, it's because it's not. Well, I'm not gonna lie. This is not on Danielle. Well, a little bit is because she chose to not heed the warnings of you know what. But we always, the one person that's responsible for letting all of that happen in the way she is now, right now in the process, going to her 20s. Okay? So, like I said, you guys can take a guess who that person is. It's been shared in multiple videos, okay? Okay? So, without further ado, we're only 7 minutes into this video. 7 minutes into this video, and there's a lot more. This video is 25 minutes and 18 seconds long.
And I think that kind of brought me into like a depressive state, and I wasn't active anymore. I didn't leave my house. I stayed inside, and I'm still a homebody, but I'm active now. I'm like healthy now, but
And yes, and yes, and yes. That can, yeah, I get that. I get that. And also, again, like COVID kind of came around as well, like not too long after. So, yeah. But again, this is all on her. Of, you know.
I didn't want to do anything.
No, I'm gonna try not to pause this again.
It was a struggle to get me to go on a walk. It was a struggle to get me to go to Disney because it involved like walking around. I was just not in the right place. And I also didn't feel good all the time. Like, I always felt bloated. I stopped getting my periods, things like that. My acne was so bad. So, of course, I did what anyone would do, and I did end up going to get checked out, and I was diagnosed with PCOS, which I talked to you guys a lot about PCOS. PCOS sucks. And to all of my girls that struggle with it, from the bottom of my heart, I'm so sorry, and I know what you're going through, because it is honestly not so sorry. PCOS sucks. And to all of my girls that struggle, which I talked to you guys a lot about PCOS.
Wait, hold on for a second. Let me hook that up. Okay, I'm going to hook that up of what she just said. Oh, I'm guessing this is a woman's thing, I guess. Oh, okay, so it's a female thing. I'm looking at I'm looking at on my phone. Okay. So I guess she's telling the truth.
Sucks. And to all of my girls that struggle with it, from the bottom of my heart, I'm so sorry, and I know what you're going through, because it is honestly not, like, we are not given enough credit for what we struggle with PCOS, because it causes so many issues. And one of the things that I was most affected by my PCOS was weight gain and acne. That was it. It was weight gain and acne. So as the time went, I wasn't in the best place, and I was also dealing with this like new thing that I just found out about myself that was causing me to just not be the best version of myself. And there is ways to help and heal your body from PCOS. But I didn't care to do that because I was in such a bad mental state that it didn't, I was like, you know what, whatever. I stopped caring. It didn't happen until I moved back to Florida. I really did want to like get my health journey back in check and just really work on myself. And I would work out, I would go to the gym, and there was just nothing would happen. I honestly just, it never it would make me upset because nothing would happen. So I started to look into lipo because I was reading about it, and it said that it can be a great way to get into your health journey if you are somebody who struggles with weight loss in certain areas. It would make me upset because nothing would happen. So I started to look into lipo because I was reading about it, and it said that it can be a great way to get into your health journey if you are somebody who struggles with weight loss in certain areas, which was my issue. I had a little pouch and my arms had a lot of weight gain. If you guys know, was reading about it, and it said that it can be a great way to get into your health because I was reading about it, and it said that it can be a great way to get into your health journey if you are somebody who struggles with weight loss in certain areas, which was my issue. I had a little pouch and my arms had a lot of weight gain. If you guys know, I am 4 freaking 10. I am very short. So any weight that I gain is very, very obvious.
Oh, I'm 5'7". Just to let you know. Yeah, I am 5'7". Some people see me as 5'6" or 5'8". I'm kind of in between it, kind of, but for the most part, I'm 5'7". Like, if you guys see me in person, like, I look kind of average short. Like, I'm not short just like she said, but, like, I am like a 5'6" figure. Like, most people see me as a 5'6" figure, but I am 5'7" towards 5'8", kind of. Like some people see me in, in different categories. So, well, I know that I am short as well. So, yeah.
As well as any weight that I lose is very obvious as well because my body is very compressed. So you notice it very, very fast. I started looking around for lipo places. I found one near me, and I told them that, I struggle with PCOS. I have these areas that I just can't lose fat in. I want to do it because I want to get fit. I want to get healthy for myself. And I want to be able to just get rid of these little sections, that was a weird way to say it, these spots in my body that I have these unwanted fat that I just can't lose. So I want to do this to do it. And then I told myself, I was like, okay, after this, I'm going to get myself in check. There's no excuses. I'm going to work out. I'm going to eat clean. I'm going to go to the doctor. I'm going to figure out my PCOS. Like, I'm going to do it all. So that's what I did. Got my lipo. You guys know, vlogged the whole process. And it was crazy to me because it's even crazier now. The lipo didn't make me lose any weight. It did get rid of the unwanted fat, but if you know how lipo works, you don't lose physical body weight from it. Maybe a couple pounds, maybe like 3 or 4 pounds. I remember, I think it was like 6 pounds in total that I lost from the lipo. So if you're kind of understanding, lipo isn't really for like weight loss. It does help to tighten and take away unwanted fat from certain areas, but it's not going to make you lose actual body weight, if that makes sense. So I knew that I had to work really hard, not only to maintain it, but to even get it better, to even get my body better than it was. So, and this was what I was going to say is I think it's kind of crazy because when I first got the lipo, everybody was like coming at me and they were putting it in my face and they're like, you're so dumb, like you literally spent all this money and you're just going to gain it back and like you're so unhealthy and all this stuff. And I thought it was crazy because,
Well, to be honest, I'm gonna kind of agree with some of the guys because, like, to be honest, and also I'm kind of like looking at it right now in the process on my mobile device. But yes, what she just said is correct. Erie, Pennsylvania, but yeah. It does remove like fat from certain from specific areas in the process. So let's say like your upper body area in the process or lower body area in the process, or like a Pacific area in the process of your body. It could be your genitals or something. I don't know, but Yeah, there will be some swelling, bruising, and pain, which can last for several days to weeks. So obviously, I feel like she just should have like took in something like something like there are other stuff to do besides taking like the lampo or I guess, but it's not a weight loss solution. What she just said, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, which is what also she said. But yeah, I don't know.
It was really unfair because the whole reason why I got the lipo was to get myself into this health journey that I'm in now. So it was really upsetting to see those comments. And then it's like,
It's a plastic surgery journey, but okay.
here I am now, the healthiest I've ever been, and I constantly, get comments that are like, oh, you're on Ozempic or blah, blah, blah. You guys, swear on my life, I have never been on Ozempic, and I've never thought about going on Ozempic, okay? I know a lot of people, especially in my family, a lot of people in my family have diabetes. And so a lot of them are actually, prescribed by their doctor, and they don't even go on it. So, I've learned a lot about it from them. And one sec. Sorry, I had to fix my camera.
Yes.
But like I was saying, I would never be on something where it purposely makes you lose your appetite. One of the things that I enjoy most, to be honest, is making healthy meals because not only do they give me energy throughout the day, they make me feel good. So I would never be on that. I'm kind of tired of seeing the comments about me being on it. There's nothing wrong if you are on it, but I've never been on it.
Well, there's been some celebrities such as Ice Spice, um, has been taking Ozenics, and they've been showing themselves work out and not breaking a sweat. That's what I've heard in the process. But Ice Spice seems to be back into her little glorious state like she was back in 2023 to 2022 or 2022 to 2023. Yeah, but other than that, 2024 was not good for Ice Spice. It wasn't good for you either, Danielle.
And I just think it's crazy because it's like anybody that loses weight or something like, oh my god, like, oh, Ozempic queen. And it's like, you guys, there are so many other ways to lose weight than just Ozempic.
Did wait? So why did you take lipo then? To try what? Why did you what? What?
I know that a lot of people are on it and it's helped a lot of people, but not everybody wants to be on that. And frankly, I don't want to give myself a shot every day. I don't know how because I have so many tattoos, so many piercings. I cannot do shots. Literally, I freak the fuck out at the doctors when they try and give me a shot. So I would never be able to do that. That's another thing. But besides the point, I'm not on that. Anyways, back to it. Whatever, I got the lipo. I started getting really into just health, things like that. Beforehand, I never even looked at calories. I could give a shit less about calories. Like, you could catch me eating like a 2,000 calorie breakfast at like a restaurant and like not even care, and then go to dinner that night and eat another 2,000 calorie meal, which is insane if you really think about it. I didn't care. I didn't pay attention to things like that. Now I do, because I know that if you are trying to stay lean and stay fit, calories play a big part. So I really, really took the time to educate myself on things like that. Got really into working out. I love working out. I used to hate it. For me personally, I really like to do a lot of cardio, walking, big thing for me. Pilates, those are the best. And I do incorporate some weight workouts with that as well. So for everyone who asks, like, what is your kind of main thing that you do at the gym, that's that. So that I don't like to say that I'm in a calorie deficit, but I do kind of, without not noticing eat in a calorie deficit. I have hiccups, sorry. I don't really try to go over like 1,700 calories a day. 15 to 1,700 is like a cheat day for me. Like, I don't really like to go over it. I don't like to eat that many calories. And to be honest with you, I know a lot of people might be like, that's really low. The things that I eat, a lot of the things I eat, it's a lot of protein. It's a lot of like healthy carbs, and it's a lot of fruit. It's a lot of yogurt, you know, things like that. So they're all really naturally low in calories. So I can eat a lot of it and still be in such a low calorie count for the day. So I feel like a lot of people, you know, just look into it, find foods that you like that, you know, are higher in protein but low in calories. Like, it's simple once you get the hang of it. And that's also why I wanted to do this video, because I feel like when you hear somebody else kind of tell you about it, it's easier to get into it. But I started really growing like a love for eating healthy foods. Like, of course I have my cheat meals, you know, like I love me some Taco Bell and I love me some Chick-fil-A. Those are my 2 cheat meals. The other fast food, I don't really care about, to be honest, but those 2, those are my cheat meals, okay? Like, yes, and even half the time when I go to Chick-fil-A, I still get the healthier options because I don't like feeling bloated and gross after I eat. When I started eating healthier, I noticed that the reason why I felt sick all the time and so uncomfortably bloated was because of the things that I was eating. You don't realize it, but the fried foods, the oils, and the, what are they called? I think they're like oils and stuff that the restaurants cook with, things like that. You don't realize it, but it's not that great for us, and it's okay, you know, to go out and eat it every once in a while. But when you make the change, like, you feel so much better in yourself. Like, I don't feel bloated when I make my meals at home and I know what I'm putting into it. And I just love the way that it makes me feel, so I keep doing it. Working out. I love when I wake up in the morning and work out. Not only does it make me feel good about myself, but it also makes me feel really productive, and it makes me feel like I'm getting stuff done. And overall, I think when you start seeing results with your workouts, you start noticing like a huge difference. And, you know, back to my point earlier where I was telling you guys, like, I didn't really lose the weight from the lipo. It was afterwards when I started doing the working out and really started eating clean. I also did go to the doctors, and you know, they told me what vitamins to start taking, what things that I should be eating for my PCOS, things like that. And I did get put on birth control, which I was kind of against being put on birth control, but when I tell you guys, when you go to the doctor and you tell them about it, it has helped me so much. I finally get my periods again. They're normal. They come once a month. They're normal. They're very minimal with cramps. Like, I used to have the worst cramps when I did get my period. So that helped me a lot as well. And yeah, but what I was trying to say is that I didn't really lose all this weight from the lipo. And a lot of people started commenting, and they were like, we saw like a drastic weight change in the last like 4 months. The reason why is because in the last 4-5-ish months was kind of when I would say I started like my real workout like stuff. Like, I would work out every other couple days, you know, things like that. But I started to get really into it, and I will not go longer than 2 days without working out. If not, I'm working out every single morning when I'm home. To reach your goals, you have to be consistent. That is one of the best things, you guys. And I'm not a fitness trainer. I'm, you know, not what do you call them? Nutritionists. So you don't have to take the advice I'm telling you, but these are things that genuinely worked for me. Back to my point, I keep getting sidetracked. The weight that I lost in the last couple months was genuinely because I really did start paying attention to things like calories, and I also really got on my workout game, and I love it. I love it. It's just like a part of my routine. I can't go without it. But in these months, I think I've lost about 25-ish pounds. That was the most. My weight fluctuates from 116 to like 118, 119. That's my current weight. Some days I wake up on 116, some days I wake up on 118, but the most I've ever seen it is about 120, 119, 120. And that's like on a day that like I have like a cheat day. but that's kind of where my weight fluctuates right now. And as you guys know, if you're a woman, you know that your weight is never the same. It literally fluctuates constantly. But the reason why I feel like I look like I've lost like a crazy amount of weight, when 25 pounds is a lot to lose, but it looks so much more drastic on me because I'm so tiny, you guys. Like, if you met me in person, you would literally be like, you're that short. Like, everybody tells me it. So yes, I'm very, very short. That plays a big part because weight gain shows very easy on me, and weight loss also shows very easy on me. I'm kind of hoping that that kind of summed a lot up for you guys, because I know you guys have a lot of comments about it and things like that, and I always want to be honest with you guys about everything and about my health journey. And I can make more videos for you guys, like if you want like a what I eat in a day, healthy meal ideas, like things like that, I can do that for you.
Well, to be honest, well, yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. I would like a little bit more to see in the process. And, yes. Like, I'm not hating. Let's just continue.
Another
I'll speak
thing
until this is
is
over.
a lot of people have been asking about my face. Naturally, when you lose weight, one of the first places you see it is in your face. So I'm gonna guess that's why my face has gotten a lot slimmer. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm gonna put you on. There's 2 things that I do for my face, okay? Actually 3, if I'm thinking about it correctly, because I wasn't gonna say that, but that actually is a big part. But a lot of people are like, oh my god, like she got like something done to her face, things like that. No, I have lip filler. I'm very honest about that, but I do not have Botox. I don't have fillers in my face. I don't have any of that.
It looks like you do, because like literally it's all puffed up like a pillow.
You see this right here? Okay, I got this on TikTok Shop. I've had it for about like 5 months now. I do this every day for like whether 45 minutes to 2 hours a night. I do this, okay? I don't miss it because I feel like it helps so much, especially with like puffiness in the face, lymphatic drainage. I feel like it's helped so much. And you can find these, they're just called like chin straps or whatever, but they basically like, I don't know how to explain it. They like kind of lift your face in a way. I don't know the correct way to describe these, but I love them. I do them every single night. I don't sleep with it, but every night. The other thing is I do really love red light therapy. I don't know if this is a big help with this. That's why I wasn't going to say it. But I do really like it because it does help with skin tightening. And I feel like if you are losing weight in your face, red light therapy is good for skin tightening. I also do, I don't use a gua sha, but I do massaging to my face with my hands and a little like roller. I don't like gua shas, to be honest. I like the rollers better, which is like the way they feel. But I will literally, when I'm washing my face, like for like a good 2 minutes, I like to massage, almost like a lymphatic drainage massage like this. That helps a lot. You don't realize how much lymphatic drainage is important. Like, it helps so much. And don't mind my cats out there and my uncle meowing with them. But you don't realize how much it helps. It literally helps so much. I noticed the biggest difference in my face when I started like really taking lymphatic drainage seriously.
Okay, I had enough of this. Okay, so without further ado, let's look at the comment section, because I had enough watching this. Okay, so let's look at Cherry Cherry 2533. Please delete this video. The fact is that you have the nerve to make a video saying lipo is a, or whatever this is, lipo is a great way to start a health journey. Are you not ashamed recommending lipo to young girls that follow you? Lipo is dangerous. Yes, and what like I just said just some time ago, that you can get some bruising in the process, and the bruising can last for weeks and days, probably months, probably like a month or so. And lipo can literally kill you. This is honestly disgusting. Let's see what she says. This is my health journey and worked for me. This is Danielle Cohn. I'm speaking actually to this cherry guy. Um, it worked for me. Well, yeah, it worked for her because she probably didn't get it automatically. Like she said, she got it on certain areas of her body. So I'm sharing my story and life very open about it that I had lipo. I don't go out of my way to recommend lipo. In fact, I tell everyone that it is very okay. Like she just said in this video right here in the process. But excuse me, keep burping. My allergies is like I was saying yesterday when I got done playing football, trying to get a milestone record. I'll do that next time. I will get that milestone record, but in addition, back to this right here. Then this cherry guy says this is your surgery journey, working for you, change your body. You were young, you could. And this person does has a point. As she just, I mean, like I said, if you want to, pause this and read, pause this and read, like this right here in the process. Yes, you can do that. And again, like it's usually all these comments, they're like literally saying that there's no need for this person that's like this to get the plastic surgery done. This is basically getting plastic surgery done. So, yeah. And I don't understand what this person is trying to propose here. So this KP guy, wait, did not want to do that. But yeah, other than that, I just don't have nothing to really say right now, really. I mean, hey, it is what it is. She did what she did. She got surgery, which is lipo. If I'm even saying it right, and I don't even really care if I'm not saying it right. But yeah, I really don't have anything to really say here, to be honest. So, as your host, the Jedi is out. And Danielle Cohn, if you're watching this, again, I'm not hating you. I'm just saying, and like everybody else was saying in that comment section, that, and I didn't really have to read any more comments, okay? Because all the comments are saying that you did not have to do that. But you did what you did, and yeah, I can't fault you for it. You're you, and yeah, I can't fault you for it. So, as your host, the Jai is out. Peace out.